Hi, I'm Kenneth, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be sharing my price target for Tesla till 2030. I rely my research on the sources which I shared in my earlier video. This is purely for educational purpose and not financial advice. If you like this content, please smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting new content here each week. Let me go through briefly the steps and the matrix I focus on in order to calculate my price targets. The matrix are vehicle produced and delivered, average selling price, total gross margin, non-vehicle revenue, overall operating margin, operating expenses, net income, outstanding shares. The above estimate will help me project the earnings per share (EPS). And finally, the price to earning ratio or PE ratio. We can project the price target by multiplying the price to earning ratio and the earnings per share. I will now run through some of these projections. Let's start with the vehicle production numbers across the 4 gigafactories: Fremont, Giga Shanghai, Giga Berlin, and Giga Texas. These are my current vehicle production estimates after tracking the latest data from multiple sources, such as the China Passenger Car Association. I will update this table as and when new information is available. I do take into account the estimated production per week, calendar days, and public holidays to increase my accuracy. I also compare my projections with Troy Tesla. Do follow him on Twitter as he provides regular updates on Tesla delivery numbers. Tesla does not give us a breakdown of each factory, but only consolidate production figures at the end of each quarter. Hence, we need to estimate the number from Fremont, Austin, and Berlin. Please note that the blue cells are from official reports, and the rest are my estimates. At this moment, I project Q3 to produce a total of 349,000 cars and 443,000 cars in Q4. Next, I track the price changes on Tesla.com each month and use it to estimate the average selling price and auto gross margin. This table shows my estimates. The blue cells are from the official quarterly earnings report, and the white cells are my estimates for the average selling price and auto gross margins from each factory. The yellow cells are the one I will use for Tesla stock price projections. Finally, we will also need to know the price to earning ratio that the Wall Street consensus use. For retail investors without access to the Bloomberg terminal, this can be tricky. Nevertheless, we can estimate by checking on the Wall Street Journal website. We can estimate the PE ratio by the current share price divided by the EPS consensus for the respective quarter or annual period. Do note that these are very conservative PE ratios, but this is what Wall Street analysts are currently using. After obtaining these estimates, I will start working on the stock price projections. I have two scenarios for my price target projections. The first scenario is the assumption that Tesla will continue to make most of its revenue and profit from cars, and the other services such as FSD and energy will remain in the same proportion as the current take rate. I will assume Tesla to be able to build one new gigafactory each year from 2024 onwards to keep up with the production to 15 million by 2030. This scenario is my base case projection for 2022 to 2030. I'll be updating this projection as we have updated data. The blue cells are official figures from the quarterly earnings report, which can be found on the Tesla website. Do note that the projections from 2030 onwards can be speculative, as there are many elements which are still unknown, such as how fast can Tesla ramp Giga Berlin, Giga Texas, and 4680 cells. I have projected a price target of 1,722 in 2030 with a cumulative annual growth rate of 24.4%. This is based on the $300 stock price on the 25th August of 2022. The second scenario is my bull case. I assume there is an increase in the take rate for FSD and Tesla can scale its energy business from 2024. Production is also more efficient and able to reach its goal of close to 20 million by 2030. The operating margin is much higher than the base case due to FSD and higher production efficiency. Do note that I did not factor any robotaxi in this scenario. There may be legal restrictions to allow robotaxis to be used extensively. but this will mean we could see a higher margin and profit for Tesla if this is successful. The cells highlighted in green are the improvement to Tesla's margin and revenue compared to the base case. I have also assumed higher operating expenses. This gives us a price target of 2,990 in 2030 with a cumulative annual growth rate of 33.3%. This is based on the $300 stock price on 25th August 2022. Tesla is a great opportunity to consider for long-term investors. It has the potential to grow 5 to 10x over the next 8 years, and this is why I concentrate my long-term funds on just Tesla stock. I hope you find this useful. Please do your own research and projection to build your conviction. I will publish my projection each month as we have more updated stats and reports. If you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.